Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Today's my niece, my oldest son's birthday. Happy birthday, baby. Coming to you as an elder. Coming to you as an elder. Coming to you as an elder. I just want to cover a few things. You know, we on this, good getting down to the bottom of who we are and where we come from. And I got some questions. And I wrote down a few things. So I'm just going to go over a few things about these $5 natives. So I'm just going over a few things. And I know for a fact that the story that they tried selling us, or they actually sold us, but now we're having an awakening and we're getting down to the bottom of the lies that they told. Now I got some questions for these $5 Native Americans, because even with the story that they're telling us, they said that they fled, came across the Bering Straits, so that makes them immigrants. So native where? Native who? So these are the questions that I wrote down. If they so native to these Americas, they native to these Americas, show me where they farms at. Show me how, if they're native, how could they live here and be native, and you can't show me not one farm that they are like, we can handle the land. Like, what? What? How you native to the land and you can't even farm it? Okay. See, when I get my downloads and I'm getting messages from the elders, the powers that's on their way out the door that they made a deal with, and I'm seeing all these $5 natives come on the internet and get all mad because, listen, we don't want to be no Native Americans. We are American Indians, right? And so they get so triggered because the powers that's on their way out the door, they made a deal. And now that their deal is up and they got awakening, they not ready for what's in store. The gig is up. You paid $5. They had to bring you here, put you in a school to try to teach you how to be Indian. Because the powers that's on their way out the door, they always been spying on us. How many books did I got over? They've been spying on us. So they get the powers that on their way out the door, get these Siberians, send them to a school to try to teach them how to be. But some of the things they can't teach them. Like, why can't they have farms? They put them on their reservations, but they don't own the land. It's like they're in their own camp. They don't own nothing. They just let them live there. You on borrowed time and your time is up. Where are they branches in the government? Why don't they have whomever in a White House saying, no, this is that? And y'all know I'm into getting my books. Why ain't they in the Constitution? Native where? Native who? They not even in here. They don't got nobody in the White House because they know the powers that on their way after the door. Like I said, why they need the boarding school to teach them how to be Indians? Because they was... Why don't they have any pictures? When I looked up and said, all these pictures and stuff, the camera came out in the 1830-ish. They ain't got no pictures. No, none. Like, where they pictures at? No silent movies, no nothing. Who is the wealthiest Native American? Where's they list? They top 10. Okay. See, that's how you know that you ain't, the gig is up. We have a Michael Jackson and a Whitney Houston. Where's their equivalent? We worldwide. People try to beat us. Where is y'all people people are coming to America to be near us, not them? Where's that Michael Jordan, they Serena Williams? Nothing. What is that culture food? We don't know. Everybody know what black people do. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. What are buildings that they built? When you going down the history of America and the Constitution, all of the founding buildings, you start looking, and it's people that look like me. My ancestors was building these buildings. Where are their buildings? Where are their colleges with their name on it in America? There's not a place in America that you can go that my people, the American Indians, had a part of building. Nowhere. Where's their TV series? Where are they actors? Their actors, their actresses, their models? Where are they? Native where? Native who? We don't know none of your people. But everybody in the world know us. Where they doctor's office? I just got a whole list because, I had time today. Where are they grocery stores? Where are they banks? Where are their colleges, their jewelry store, their clothing lines? Where's their shoe lines? Where's their attorney's office? Who did they have that made it in the Olympics? Where? Where's their beauty supply stores? Hair salons? Where? Where are they restaurants? Where are they bookstores? Where are they liquor stores? They heavy on the liquor. But they ain't got no liquor store? Oh, okay. Where they factories at? Where's they mayors? Where are they governors? Where's they politicians? Where are they real estate? Where are they newspapers? Everything that I wrote down is things that I can say, okay, where's yours? Because I got a list of mine. Where are yours? Where your farmland at? You ain't got no reality star TV. You ain't got no news personality. Where? Where your church is at? Where? Where's your television network? Where are your parades and festivals that's celebrated worldwide? Not just America. Where's your models, your limos, your cabs? Like, all of these things are things that I can go and say, yeah, when you listen, I can go here. Yeah, Pat was there on the way out the door. They kept records. So I know where my people are. I know the founding fathers from my family, from my bloodline, from my everything. They kept track of it. And they can't tell you nothing. Yeah, I got my download. And that's why they got all them habits on their back. Because they live in the lie. And our ancestors... You thought you was doing a big one. But see, you can't have peace. Because our ancestors won't let you. Now, I mean, it's just what it is. We live in a real world. And the powers that's on their way out the door, they going to leave you behind. I'm going to leave it there. I was trying to keep it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. To the next one. To the next one. To the next one.